Hey, I'm Chris McFarland.
Hey, I'm Ray Keene.
I'm John O'Sullivan.
Hey, I'm Coach Nibs.
All right, Mr. Nibs, what was the hardest thing you ever were faced with when you graduated from high school, and how'd you overcome it?
When I graduated from high school, I really don't know. I didn't have anything difficult.
Sounds pretty fortunate.
Yeah, I was very lucky. I didn't have to.
What has satisfied you most in your life?
Probably having a family. You know, having a wife and kids and watching kids grow up and
Yeah.
hopefully become successful.
And what would you do if you won $1 million?
I'd give my wife half and I would leave.
So Mr. Nibs, what was your biggest regret in life that you can think of?
Biggest regret in life? Not doing my student teaching right out of college.
How many years after did you?
I went back about 8 years later.
Why did you say that a regret?
Well, it just it was something I never didn't finish, and I usually finish what I started. So
Yeah, definitely. What would you do if you only had a week to live?
if I had a week to live, boy, that's a great question. I'd sure have a lot of fun for a week. It's about all I can think of, you know. You try to contact everybody that you know and say your final goodbyes or whatever.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What was a better experience for you personally, the 4 years in high school or 4 years in college? As in, just
Probably 4 years in college because I went to 2 different high schools. I moved my senior year. I kind of sucked,
Yeah.
so college was a much more pleasant experience.
Where'd you go to college?
Illinois State University,
ISU. Oh, yeah.
the Harvard of the Midwest.
Oh yeah. And if you could go back in time and offer one piece of advice to yourself when you were a senior in high school, what would you say?
I would say work a little harder and
Enjoy the time.
and don't just slack off and try to take the easy way out of everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's a Hollywood production.
Who was your greatest role model and why?
You know, that's a really interesting question. I've never really greatest role model. It's probably my age group swimming coach that really pushed us real hard, and I eventually got into the coaching business. So I'd probably say that Robin White was my biggest role model.
How did you prepare yourself for college or life after high school?
Well, back years ago, I applied to 2 schools, got accepted to both, and I went to ISU and tried to study as much as I could. Probably could have done a little more.
What did you want to be when you were a senior in high school?
I always thought I was going to be an attorney. I wanted to be a lawyer.
Why did you think you were going to be an attorney?
Because I had the gift of being able to BS people pretty well. Still do.
How did you achieve that goal, or what stopped you from achieving it?
Well, I just couldn't afford to pay any more college tuition. And I just got sidetracked a little bit and became a swimming instructor and then a teacher and never got around to it. My brother did, though. He's been an attorney for 20-some years.
All right, and that would conclude our presentation.
Good luck, guys. You deserve an A.
I'd say so too. Thank you, Mr. Nibs.
No problem.